So the Coaxing has become one of the premier fan-organized Flesh and Blood events, and it's happening here just in a few weeks. Now, the organizer, as we all know, is Joey from Decks and Drafts, and yes, he's so much more than that. He's a champion, really, of community and stands for what we stand for right here. And hey, Joey reached out to the community, answered some questions for him, so how can I ignore such a call? So today we're going to have a little fun answering his crazy questions off the cuff, plus one of my bonus questions. A huge shout out to our channel members for supporting what we do here. If you want to get involved with the channel and the Dice Commando community, please consider joining as a channel member. Remember, these videos are only possible with your support. You can show that support with a like, a subscribe, and by leaving us a comment and sharing your feedback. Community first, and go Commando. Hey there, my Flesh and Blood friends. Welcome back to Dice Commando and Go Again, a fabulous cast for a very odd and, that's right, special episode because we're talking the Coaxing specifically today, which is going to be an awesome event here in a couple weeks, and we're going to do this decks and draft style. So this evening I'm drinking Rockhound IPA from, I don't know, Lost 40 Brewing. That's what's on there. So there we go. We're going to do that. Again, we're doing this Joey style, all right, in honor to our buddy over there at Decks and Drafts, who always does basically the same thing, although less so since he had a kiddo. But shout out to having kiddos. So This beer is okay. It's good, not it's actually I don't know. Let's say good, not great. It's okay. So there we go. So cheers to Joey and to all of you and the Coaxing. Right. So again, the Coaxing is happening in, that's right, northern-ish Colorado, and this is a completely fan-led event. It's going to be huge. DM Armada is even doing like a remote dial-in, and if you've got him involved, there's going to be swanky collars and all that, but the guy's voice, smooth as butter. It's going to be a great time to watch that remotely, but you shouldn't have to watch it remotely because you're going to be there, right? You're going to be there. But to that point, Joey has asked all of us to coax a conversation. So he's asked some questions for all of us, and I figured I would just answer those kind of ad hoc, right? So prompt 01, I'm getting ahead of myself. There. You can see the question number 2, but what is your favorite moment of 2023? Well, that's an interesting, it doesn't say a fab moment, but I'm assuming this is a Flesh and Blood related moment. So my favorite 2023 moment was I left in August to go on travels for a while, and all of my Flesh and Blood community kind of rallied around that to give me a little going away, and I really enjoyed that, and especially knowing I was coming back and getting to see them again, of course. But that was my 2023 moment because, again, to me, just like coaxing a commotion, community is very, very important. So cheers to that. All right, prompt number 2. Which hero would you grab as drinks with, and what would they order? Oh my goodness. Well, so this one's a little fun because I think it's kind of like your celebrity who would you get drinks with, right? So I have 2 of them. I have Robert Downey Jr. I'd love to get drinks with him, and I'd also like to get drinks with Mariska Hargitay because playing the same character for that long, I'd like to see the difference between you and the character. So let's go with the Mariska Hargitay thing. I think that Kassai, I'm a Kassai main, well, not really a main, but I play Kassai and enjoy her. I think that'd be a good one because it seems like she's seen some stuff, right? Seen some stuff, so that'd be a good one. Right? What keyword would you like to see and how would it work? Oh, I know this one for sure. I would like to see a poison keyword, but not the way that some of the other games have done it, right? So Pokemon, their keyword is basically like minus some number of points every turn, and then Magic is if you get hit 10 times, you die, and it's like a cumulative effect, non-removable, at least to my knowledge. But I would like to see something that's like a cumulative but removal, right? So like, let's say I have 2 poison counters on. Next turn, I would take 2 damage, remove a counter. Then the next turn, I would take 1 damage. That's how I would play my poison keyword. But I would like to see some sort of poison keyword in Fab for sure. Prompt 4, what are you excited about for 2024? Well, I think we're going to have to see how Skirmish Season 8 ends, because it's going to be a freaking bloodbath with the way that they've done the points. And I think that Heavy Hitters is certainly setting the stage they said there's 6 heroes in there. I think some of those are going to be reprints. I think it's going to be Outsiders-ish. But I'm very excited to see how that lands, how new Kassai lands. And again, February 2nd, that's releasing. I think it's going to set the stage for the year in terms of what we can see with the heroes. And I think we're going to see a lot of meta changes. We just saw Icelander go away. So, man, so many crazy monkeys flying out of my head on that question. All right, prompt number 5. What gift would you give your favorite hero to aid in their victory? Ooh, man, that's a tough one. What gift would I give my favorite hero to aid in their victory? Maybe like a Spoils of War for Dorinthea that didn't make her have to hit, like combining Twinning Blade and Spoils of War or something like that. Maybe it's even like only a +1 go again. Yeah, maybe that's it, right? Maybe it's like a Glistening Steel Blade that actually gives a +1 or something like that, so it's a breakpoint. Yeah, that's my vote. I think that's my vote. That's a good one. All right, prompt number 6. What is your most prized fab possession? This is an interesting one. So I have 3, right? So I do have a first edition Brave Forge Bracers, right? That was sent to me. It was in the box that was sent to me and my wife by LSS to try out the game and learn the game. So that was a huge win, and I still have that. It's in relatively decent shape. Many of my local community players know I've played that many a time. But I also, for that Christmas, they sent me and my wife first edition, well, not first edition, promo Cold Foil Dorinthea and Katsu. So those 3 are our prized possessions, right? Cold Foil Dorinthea, promo, Cold Foil Katsu, promo, and then of course the Brave Forge Bracers promo. Those are our prized fab possessions. Right, prompt 7. What unseed class would you like to see and how might it play? That one's very, very simple. Necromancer's on the way. I actually did a video of that will probably be up by the time this goes up. I think Necromancer's on the way now that we've seen allies and how that works. I think that's certainly on the way soon, and we're going to see the Undead Rising for sure. All right, prompt 8. What is your dream location for a major event that you would travel to? Then it specifically says travel to, and he also says not my backyard, which is a mistake, Joey, because I can do a mean seafood boil. I can, right? So, and I can also brew a beer or 2. So I think you might want to do it in my backyard. That said, I would really like, you know what? I'm going to do it in my backyard. I think you all should come to Portland. I really do. Portland's got its problems, but man, hour from the coast, hour from the hood, and from Mount Hood, sorry, from the mountain. I think you should come to Portland. There's really good beer here too. So I'm cheating your question, but I'm biased. So what? All right, and then prompt number 9, which you didn't ask for, which is what player would you most like to interview? My answer is Yuki Bender. I missed the opportunity to interview them when they were in Portland for the Battle Hardened. I just didn't have the confidence to go up and ask. I wish I did. I'd really like to talk to them. I think they have a really unique and really smart take on the game. Would love to get an interview with that individual. And they actually live close enough that they might be at the Coaxing. You never know. You never know. So anyway, folks, thanks for joining me as I went through Joey's answers. Hopefully you had fun on this, but regardless if you had fun or not, if you made it this far, hopefully you're headed out to the Coaxing. Again, Colorado is a great place to be. Fun story. I was actually planning on getting up there and to it. But snow happens through elevations greater than I think it's like 6,500 feet, and I'm just not brave enough to do it. So I'm going to go the long way home, but I'll be missing you all, but I'm going to be very jealous. You're going to be having a great time. Depending on if I have internet or not, I'll probably be live streaming the event, listening to that sweet, sweet DM Armada buttery smooth voice. But anyway, folks, thanks for joining. Joey, best of luck with it. Thanks for doing what you do. Nothing else. Go Commando.